Accelerated geometry. Wow, here we are. Okay. So I'm sitting here in the command center. Well, I'm actually not sitting, I'm standing. But I'm here in the command center, just taking a look around of all the things that are going on right here, right now. It's amazing. Okay. So I'm really, really excited to get this video out to you. This is specific to you guys in terms of those 3 things that you really need to set up for so we can have a successful school year. So before we get into the 3 things, I just want to kind of talk a little bit about what you're seeing on the screen here, right? So the software here allows me to make a couple of different windows, so I'll just go through them really quick. At the top bar, you see a scroll. It's blue with white letters. That is, right now, it's a learning target. I just made that on there to show you what that would look like. Underneath that, in white letters on that black strip, is the agenda. Clearly, that's not our agenda for right now, but that's going to be typically the agenda that we talk about each and every day of school. In the corner, there is obviously the red date that will update automatically. The purple QR code that says scan me, you don't have to scan me right now. That's not part of this video, but that will direct you to the reflections that we're going to do every day after class is over. And it'll ask you a couple of questions like, what was the lesson on today, or what was the video on today? What did you learn today? What did you really understand? What did you not really understand? You know, and then how can I assist you moving forward? Because we want to be able to keep that communication going, even if we're not, you know, in the actual building. Okay. Underneath that is going to be your assignments, and I know there's a picture of me in the reflection. That won't happen. I had to take that like in the middle of a bright sunny day. So typically that'll be done in the morning when it's still relatively dark outside. But that middle section where it says 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's your assignments for the day. It certainly will be a lot clearer as well. Clearly, you're going to go to number 1 because that's like your class period. Okay, and then on the bottom, e-class no-shows. Every morning I'll write down how many kids did not watch the video or did not do the assignment. Okay, so last year that was virtually 0 every day. Okay, so let's keep that trend up. Okay. Now let's talk about the 3 things that you need to sign up for. I'm here on the 65-inch touchscreen, boys and girls. It's just an amazing experience. Okay, first thing that we're going to talk about is Remind 101. Okay, Remind 101, up in the corner, you're going to see your class. That's 2020-21, first period accelerated geometry. Now, the code, you may not be able to see it, but I'm going to download the PDF in a second, is @Dramus11. Okay, so now here we go with the code. Now this is the instructions for you to sign up. One thing to be really, really mindful of. You cannot use text messaging for this. It's got to be notifications from the Push app, okay? So download the app on your phone, or you can sign up with email as well. And A and B are your 2 choices here. Sign up with either one, that's fine. Just make sure you enable push notifications on your phone because we can't have that text message thing. It's got to be through the app, okay? So that's the first thing for you to sign up for. Super important for us to get that information in. Okay. Next thing is Flipgrid. And here you can see this is our grid for accelerated geometry. Flipgrids are for reflections, but they're only one time at the end of the week. And I'll talk about that a little bit more when class starts. But you can see here that I've got 2 grids open. Say hello on Flipgrid, instructions coming. And then week 1 reflection. We're not going to do that till the end of this week, so Friday of this week. What you're going to do is you're going to click on it, and it's going to give you a prompt. And there are 4 questions you're going to answer or 4 things you're going to state. And yes, that's, look at that guy right there. He is amazing. Okay. Number 1, you're going to state what the lessons were on the week. Number 2, you're going to state what you really understood. Number 3, you're going to state what you need more help with. And the 4th thing is you're going to tell me, or you're going to explain one example of something we did in class. Now, I would love it if you made up a new example, but I know that that's sometimes really challenging. So you can certainly take something that we've done in class, but you have to explain the process of solving that problem all the way out from beginning to end. Now, some kids are camera shy, and that's fine. You can write it on paper and you can just talk through it, but I need to have some kind of interaction with you, whether it's face-to-face and on the video, or if you're going to be showing me handwriting and then talking it through. And then you're going to post it for everyone and people can respond to you and ask questions and stuff like that. So this is kind of like that QR code you saw at the beginning, but this is only once a week at the end of the week. The QR code is going to be a lot quicker of a thing, and it's going to be done every day. Next thing is going to be KudoWorks. KudoWorks is a way for me to monitor and give kind of like worksheet stuff in some of the more repetitious things that we do in class, because there's a lot of things that we have to build in terms of skills. So you're going to have to sign up for this account now too. So You can probably see this on the screen. It says there's a course key right here. Write that key down. That's going to be your way to get into the class. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to sign up, and you're going to go to that website. So it's going to be student.works, and it's in the URL right now, .kudasoftware.com/sign up. The course key was the course key that I just showed you, and I'll go back to that screen in a second. And you're going to log in with all the information there that you see there. And you'll automatically get things. And again, if it's something I want you to do, it'll be on the homework assignment with that little blackboard, or I'll just go ahead and text it to you guys. Okay? And then here's the key code again. Okay? Those are the 3 things I'd like you to sign up for. And again, communication is going to be super, super critical, not just with you guys, but all my classes. So Remind is the way that you can ask me questions anytime. Flipgrid is the way that I can see your reactions to the material and see if you understand it. And KudaWorks is a way for me to help give you practice problems, test reviews, and stuff like that. All right. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Email all the time, remind all the time, whatever. See you later.